Cinematic universes. They're all the rage these days. Marvel has one, DC has one, hell, maybe Mario might have one soon. But you know what company doesn't have one? Pokemon. And why is that? Pokemon is one of the biggest franchises in the world. And that's exactly what I'm here to solve. Welcome to my Pokemon Cinematic Universe. Now remember, if you are new, please do subscribe and like for more content like this in the future. Now, let's get on with the first project. Now, for the first project in our cinematic universe, Pokemon Red and Blue, the movie. In this movie, we'll be following the journey of Red and Blue as they set off on their first Pokemon adventure. Now, this is also the introduction to two major players in our cinematic universe, Red and Blue. You can say they are possibly the protagonists here of the first major storyline in our cinematic universe. Moving on to our second project, we have Pokemon Team Rocket, a TV show. This is a 6-episode miniseries documenting the origins of Team Rocket and the creation of the first Mewtwo. This series will be focusing on Giovanni, Team Rocket's founder. This introduces Giovanni and Mewtwo, another two major players in our cinematic universe. I'm not going to really spoil how, but let's just say they will be important to the overarching story. Pokemon Red and Blue, the movie 2, Operation R. Red and Blue's action-packed journey continues as they head to become champions of Kanto. But the journey may be put to an end when the nefarious Team Rocket's ploy to grow unstoppable interrupts their journey. How will Red and Blue stop this nefarious team? Red and Blue are finally within the main plot of our cinematic universe at the moment. Operation R, which is basically Team Rocket's plan to take over the Kanto and potentially the Johto region, and actually just the world in general. It's up to Red and Blue to stop them, but we are going to have help from other characters. Basically, characters like the main star of our next project, Pokemon Masters Lance, a 4-episode miniseries about Lance's origin as he grows to become a Dragon Master. Now, for all you guys who are fans of the anime, this project, you'll love it. Aimed to be a Pokemon Master, the Kanto series. Follow the journey of Ash Ketchum and his partner Pikachu as he meets new friends and catch new Pokemon and has to deal with the troublesome Team Rocket trio. This is basically going to be the Indigo League. I wanted to tie Ash in because I feel Ash is a great way to use some stories, like later on if I do more in the cinematic universe. So yeah, Ash, he's here. He's gonna be here for a while, so you all better enjoy it. Our next project is a short one, Pokemon Masters Surge, a 2-episode miniseries focusing on Lieutenant Surge as he reflects on his past and thinks about changing his future after losing to Ash. This is basically just development for Surge after his battle with Ash, which we never saw in the original anime, which I would have loved to see. Now, we're up to basically the midpoint of the first chapter of Pokemon Cinematic Universe. Pokemon Red vs. Blue Champion Road. It's finally time for Red and Blue's journey to end, as they have their final clash as rivals. Only one could become the champion after climbing Victory Road. But soon after this fated clash, the duo faces a new problem, as the plan they worked so hard to take down previously has reared its head again. Mewtwo. This basically is the end of Red and Blue's story as we know it. This won't fully be the end of them, as it will return later on for the major plot to end, but I wanted to have a little send-off to Red and Blue as we knew them. Now, with Team Rocket's Mewtwo missing and potentially gone forever, what will they do? Now, that's what we're focusing on here, in Pokemon Origins of Mewtwo, a mini-series focused on the origins of the second Mewtwo, a Mewtwo who is better and stronger than the original. But, of course, Team Rocket won't be able to hold it, causing for it to escape and rear its head again one day. And that day is here in Ash Ketchum's cinematic debut, Pokemon, the movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back. Ash, Brock, and Misty are invited to a secret mansion by a powerful Pokemon trainer. They arrive to spot Mewtwo, but something's different about this one. It can talk. The original Mewtwo created by Team Rocket was unable to speak. Once in the mansion, an all-out war between Mewtwo and his clone Pokemon army and Mew and the real Pokemon occurs. How will Ash and friends stop this? Now, Pokemon the movie Mewtwo Strikes Back is one of the best Pokemon movies, if not the best. So we're obviously going to have to bring that back for this cinematic universe. Continuing Ash's story, Pokemon aim to be a master, the Orange Islands. Ash and Misty continue their travels across the Pokemon world with a new friend, Tracy, as Ash learns more about the Pokemon world in the Orange Island archipelago, and working towards his next challenge, the champion of the islands, Drake. Basically, the Orange Islands arc of the anime. Now it's time for Ash's second movie, Pokemon the Movie 2000. Ash, Misty, and Tracy arrive on a new island that just in time for a special festival. The festival enacts an ancient legend about the three and great powerful Pokemon birds, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, who are the main nature's balance of the earth by ruling elements of fire, lightning, and ice. The three birds go crazy and are captured, so Ash must team up with Lugia to help save them. Ash's adventures in the Orange Islands are going to lead to Drake becoming a more prominent character in Pokemon Masters Lance Part 2, Dragon Masters. Of this 4-episode series focus on Lance after Red and Mewtwo go into hiding. You see, Red and Mewtwo are going to team up and go into hiding. But Lance must protect Kanto as its newly elected champion, while Red is trying to figure out Team Rocket schemes. We're also going to be having a lot of focus on Drake and his origins, as I really think Drake was wasted in the anime. He could have definitely been used more, especially being such a strong trainer. But yeah, that's what the series is going to be. Now, it's finally time for a whole new world in Pokemon Gold and Silver the movie, as we follow Jimmy, a new trainer who sets off on his journey in the Johto region as he aims to be the very best. But in his way, Team Rocket have moved operations to Johto. Jimmy and his friends must stop Team Rocket and a mysterious rival named Silver. This movie is basically the introduction of Jimmy and Silver, the last two major players in the Team Rocket storyline. It's time to continue Ash's journey in Pokemon Aim to be a Master Johto Journeys. Ash, Brock, and Misty are back together again and travel through the whole new world of Johto. Basically Johto Journeys, but let's just say we're going to cut half the filler. Alright, now moving on to Pokemon Gold and Silver, the movie, Secrets of Silver. Jimmy and his friends continue their journey to the Pokemon League when a shocking development of Silver's family is discovered, this being Giovanni's son. Our next project is Pokemon Celebi and the GS Ball. Ash, Brock, Misty, Oak, and Tracy all head the Kurtz after learning he had discovered the secrets of the GS Ball. A Celebi is released and sends the gang through a time-traveling adventure. This is basically Pokemon the movie forever. It's a really good movie, and I think we should have focus on Celebi in this part of the cinematic universe. Now that we're done with Ash, basically, let's go back to the main story, Pokemon Masters Silver, a 3-episode miniseries where we focus on the son of Giovanni and rival Jimmy as he grows on his quest to be the strongest and gain his father's admiration, and maybe have a change of heart and see the wrongdoings of his father. This is basically Jimmy's turning point to becoming one of the heroes of the Operation R storyline. Now, it's time for Jimmy's journey to end in Pokemon Gold, Champion Road, as he becomes and ranks up to become the Johto champion. Once he becomes champion, he's recruited by Lance, the champion of Kanto, Drake, newly elected Elite Four of Kanto, Blue, the Viridian City gym leader, to go to Mount Silver and retrieve a powerful trainer they had sent there. Who is this powerful trainer? Well, none other than Red. That's right, Red is back. But Gold won't be able to convince Red to come back so easy. So, let's just say our two protagonists have a massive duel. That's right, we're recreating Red vs. Silver. But this time it will be Jimmy vs. Red. Now, basically, we can't have Ash be a part of the main story, so we're gonna write him off here. After Johto, he leaves and goes off to be in Pokemon Heroes. On his way to Hoenn, Ash and Pikachu stop in a small town to help out Latios and Latias. Basically, I think a good idea to change the Pokemon Heroes movie is to set it between Johto and Hoenn on Ash's way there, because let's be honest, Brock and Misty are just there for most movies, so yeah, there's not really a difference if we just remove them. Now it's time for one more project before our finale, Pokemon Masters Misty. This 6-episode miniseries focuses on Misty as she grows to be a stronger gym leader and a water Pokemon expert. This is basically going to be a combination of basically all of Misty's episodes and chronicles and just a couple more adventures. I think this is the perfect way to send off Misty in our cinematic universe, because she will come back, obviously, like she does in the anime, but it's got to be a while, and I'd rather give her a real send-off here. Brock too, but he comes back immediately. So yeah. Now, let's move on to the finale. Pokemon the Movie Rocket. It's finally time for Champion Lance, Red, Gym Leader Blue, Champion Jimmy, and Elite Four member Drake to raid the Team Rocket base and take down Giovanni and the organization once and for all. But they're going to need some help, which they do get from Silver, Giovanni's son, who decided to become a better man. So what do you guys think? I could go more into depth with some of these projects in the future if you guys would like. Also, I can continue on telling the stories of Hoenn, Sinnoh, Lola, Talos, Galar, Paldea, all of that. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video and subscribe for more content like this in the future. Goodbye.